just took a tabo bath. Just took a tabo bath, so I need to freaking finish clothing. 1 second. When I'm alone in a room, sometimes I stare at the wall and in the back of my mind I hear my conscience call. Okay, so right now there's nobody in here, but but I'm waiting for that. Do a little bit of live, kick a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Doing, oh, wrong place. Better put it over here. Hey. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Dos, tres, cuatro. All right. Am I appropriate? Probably not. Da da dee da 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 dee da da. Just like these shirts. Some shirts. I should do this. What's up, Bama? How's it going, bro? How's your day today, man? You awake, huh? Yeah, right now, barely. How was your day, man? How many subscribers you got now, man? I haven't been YouTubing too much lately, so I don't know much about stuff on here lately. Let's see, may or may not be under the influence of Alfonso. Laugh out loud. Alfonso? What the heck you talking about, Alfonso? Oh, okay. Yeah, is that Alfonso? That must be a liquor, I guess. My favorite liquor is amaretto. Amaretto with it's got that cherry taste to it. No, I don't. I don't drink very often. I think I had one red horse this week, right? I think, or two red horses maybe. It's like two glasses. I think it was. But anyway, it was the big red horse, and we poured glasses. So it wasn't even like two bottles. It wasn't two bottles. It was two glasses. But anyway, that's all I had this week, and yeah, I don't drink a lot. I drink local stuff, except on special occasions. Laugh out loud. Then I get Top Chef stuff. On special occasions, yeah, man. Um, oh yeah, let's do that. I had some of that first time ever. I had some Blue Label Johnny Walker about a month ago, I think, or 2 months ago. Like I said, I'm not. Hey, Coughlin, calm down, bro. Calm down. Okay, Coughlin, we gotta show you out for a second, right? Let's just do this. Let's do this to Coughlin. Let's see what we're gonna do to Coughlin. Let's see. We'll do this Coughlin. There you go. All right. Let's see. Are you at home? Looks different. Yeah. I'm at home. I'm at the home right now in Mindoro. Let's see. Mass Joke said hi. How's it going? Mass Joke. Apple Crown Royal is my favorite. I've never even had Crown Royal, bro. Come on, guys, don't spam. Yeah, I just fixed that problem. Let's see, how are you? What's up, Hamid? Hamid, how you doing? Hamid, where you from? Right now, we just got a couple Carolina people. Angel, Tish, Tommy. Finally remembered your name this morning. I was trying to remember. Tommy, are you living roadside? Yeah, right by the highway. UAE. Oh, sweet. Well, welcome, Hamid. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm over here in the Philippines. Been here for 2 years now. You can hear the car noise. Yeah, I know. It's annoying. And plus, signal and stuff is sort of bad in this area. And I'm thinking about moving up to Manila. I think I probably will move to Manila soon. Let's see. Oye Angrisi. Okay, Dolphini. Let's see why you ask, Angel. He is at home. Did not you monetize, Mike? Tommy, no, I have not monetized. Have not monetized yet. You know, I sort of like been slack lately, so that's my fault. I figured I'd probably monetize this month, but since I've sort of been slack lately, because trying to take care of some personal things. Um, so I'm guessing January. Wow, have you ever been on the island? On the island? Yeah, I'm on an island right now. I mean, we got like 6,000 islands here in the Philippines, Hammer. Toasty says, quick question, how is the Philippines for you? Toasty, quick answer, it's wonderful. I love it over here in the Philippines. Where you at, Toasty? You okay, Mike? Seriously? Uh, yeah, I'm fine. We talk more on personal level next week, about things. Yeah, we can do some of that personal stuff. Mm, and anyway, Dolly, Dolly, yeah, Dolly is like Delphini saying Dolly. That's like, let's go. How are you, Joe? Sherwin, yeah, how is everybody? How you doing, Sherwin? Yeah, how you doing, Delphini? How you doing, Hamad? Thank you, Hamad, for subscribing. Tommy's sick again, bro. Man, is it like bronchitis or something? Cold, hard cough, and sneezing. Sorry to hear about that, man. I hope you get better. Yeah, I got you, Bama. Let's see. Can you speak Philippines? I can speak some, not a lot, but some. Let's see. I understand. And Jacob, hey, how you doing, man? How's your channel doing, Bama? I think I've seen some notifications from you, but haven't had time to check out how you were doing or anything. Let's see, Tommy. Same with you, Tommy. Tommy's got a channel too. Angel Tish, he's got a channel. Um, Angel Tish says, I passed my work hours but still need subs. Oh, really? Past your. Oh, really? Dude, you're doing. It's not my subs, it's the hours. I gotta get to your channel, you and Bama's channel. Yep, gotta get to you guys' channels. Let's see, Delphini's talking something, I don't know. Hamid says, also, why did you not post any shorts? The last one was November 6th. I'll tell you why. Because I, I'm not going to get, I'm not going to make any kind of payment with the shorts, basically. A normal YouTuber, some can do well with shorts and get money that way. But most of us, we're not able to make money with the shorts, most of us. We have to have millions and millions of people look at those shorts, and it has to be in a pretty quick time. It's like 90 days. So, unfortunately, because I really like making shorts, um, unfortunately, that's why on the shorts part. Now the long videos, you know, I've been doing a lot more of those. Bama says, I'll message you on Messenger. Yeah, slowly growing. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Uh, Tommy says 5K done. 5K done. You talking about your watch hours? I think you're talking about watch hours. 5,000. Whoa, man, that's awesome, man. I'm close to 3,000. I'm not even past 3,000 yet. Bama says not dedicated time to it yet. Yeah, I mean that's fine. You're not in a big need to do it anyway. I know your situation. You're doing well and everything. Hamad says, "Oh, thanks for answering. You're welcome, Hamad. Yeah. Thank you for being kind. Thank you for being a polite person. I appreciate that." Tommy says shorts work for girls' channels. Yeah, I think you're right. You know, that's funny, bro. Judy says Philippines. I'm Filipino. What's up, Judy? How you doing, Judy? Javier. Good to see you. I've been in Philippines for about 2 years now. I'm over in Mindoro, Judy. But I try to get out and travel quite a bit. Bama says angels, LOL. Yeah, but I haven't been up. I wish, I'm sorry, Bama. I just haven't been up that way where you're at because that's pretty far from here. But a lot of places I've been going haven't been too far. Hey, Judy. Bama says, hey, Judy. Judy says, hello. Hamad says, what's your favorite Philippines food? Probably tinola. Did I say it right? Tinola, right? Tinola. Yeah, tinola. That's probably. I mean, really, it's a dessert. I'd say like the mango graham cake, really, or yeah, but as far and I like the yellow watermelon too. But as far as like a dish, it would be the tinola. Yep. What from? What from? Says Judy. What from? What from? Let's see, Judy, where you at? Yeah, I'm from USA originally. Thomas says 1,000% true. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about 1,000, but pork adobo. He likes pork adobo and ginaling, I think that's how they say it. But anyway, yeah, adobo is fine. Menudo is fine. I like menudo a lot too. Let's see. Hamad says, not trying to be rude, but I can't eat pork. Yeah, the tinola is chicken, and it's very healthy. And you have a papaya in it. Yeah, I like the healthy aspect, and I like the taste of it. Tommy likes the pancit canton, pancit canton, and chicken curry. Haven't had the chicken curry. I don't believe here in the Philippines. I've had curry from India. Let's see. Judy says I'm from Alaminos. I wasn't in India. I don't want to mislead you, but we had Indian restaurant over in USA, North Carolina, and eating some chicken curry over there. Green gravy and red gravy. Bama says, I'm mod for another guy. You two are so similar. I need to introduce you guys. What's his name? I might already know him. I don't know. Hamad says, how long have you been in the Philippines? 2 years now I've been here. Judy says, live in the Philippines as long as I can. As long as I can. And chicken feet. Oh, you like chicken feet too? I had chicken feet one time. Bama says, yeah, Muslims would not like Filipino food. Judy says, Jesus Christ, and why did you move to the Philippines? Hamad asked me. Hamad, there was one girl that I was crazy about, and I came over here to be with her for the forever. But she was very destructive and destroyed all my plans and everything, just ruined everything for me. And then there's a long story after that. But I need to do more videos about all that whole story stuff. That's what yeah, that's on my video bucket list. Tommy says Filipino chicken curry powder is best. Really? I'll have to give it a try, Tommy. Bama said, Todd, I accidentally called you Todd once. Huh? He's in Manila. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, yeah. You know, someone else had talked to me about Todd in April, and I remember you saying April too. I don't remember who it was, but I think they're in Manila, right? Todd in April. I don't know him, but anyway, maybe one. Yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah, if you introduce me to him, that'd be awesome. Tommy says Pinoy ka de ba bama. Pinoy ka ba bama. I don't know about the ka and ba. I just know the Pinoy part. But anyway, Obama says Todd, don't talk about all that with your girl there. Will make more problems. Yeah. Mm, yep. Hamad says, love the Philippines grocery haul. Oh, thank you, Hamad. I appreciate that. You know, the last one I did, I was sort of boring because I was just trying to get back into the groove of doing videos because I took a little break. But the budget one, I would recommend watching that. My monthly budget one that shows you how cheap I live and the different things spend money on. And there's another grocery haul video before that one that's not as boring, I guess. Let's see. Shiny says, "Are you in the Philippines, sir? If so, can I ask which part?" Shiny. Yeah, I'm in Mindoro. I'm in the Philippines, Mindoro. Todd says I'm freezing. Man, I'm sorry about that, man. You know, I start to feel things other people feel, and you making me freeze, bro. Uh, Maybe you need to go to a doctor or a hospital, dude. I mean, if you think it's bad and serious, you need to get checked out. Bama says that's them. They will come visit us. You should come too. Yeah, I want to come up there as soon as possible, bro. Yeah, yeah. Let's talk on Messenger. Hindi Angel. Let's see. I'm American, married to Filipina. Hindi Angel. I'm American, married to Filipina. Yep. Tommy says earlier went to bathroom and come out with dang sugar shaking body. I think you should. I think you need to see a doc, bro. Have you been to Cebu? Yeah, Shiny. I've been to Cebu. I've been to Cebu, Bohol, Marinduque, Samara, Leyte. I'm telling you this because basically, I have a lot of experience and I know what I'm talking about in my videos. I've been a lot of places and everything. Let's see. I'm not like trying to brag about it. I mean, because it doesn't take a lot of money to travel here in the Philippines or anything. So it's not like I haven't even been to Palawan, but I've been to Boracay. Palawan, yeah, Palawan. Let's see. Bama says my wife hates my aircon. uh, she's different. Yeah, my girlfriend's always wanting more aircon. Let's see. Hamad says, when will you post your next video? Because I love your videos. I plan on either Friday or Sunday. It's usually when I put them out, Friday or Sunday, or I try to do both days, but most likely it's going to be, say, Sunday, maybe Friday. Dumaguete? No, not Dumaguete, Shiny. No, I'm in Mindoro. Oh, I haven't been to Dumaguete yet. That's one of the places I want to go to. I've been to Iloilo, the north part, not inside the city part down there. It was, I forgot the name of it. Well, Rojas City. So it was, I don't know if they I guess that's not called Ilo Island. It's called something else, like Panay Island, I believe, or something like that. Cebu is hot weather than Manila region. I want to go to Dumaguete though. Hot weather than Manila region. As far as weather goes, I mean, I think you're going to hit more typhoons around Cebu and earthquakes and stuff like that. They've been having a lot of weather issues down there in Cebu. Let's see, we have five. LOL. I need cold air. Yeah, my main thing, Bama, is a hot shower. Like when I'm traveling, I want a hot shower. That's my main thing. Hot shower, comfort and a comfortable bed's nice to have too. But I don't know. I'm guessing you probably have hot shower there, or are you doing a tabo bath? I'm doing a tabo bath here where I'm at. Shiny says also if I were just to stay away from Manila, Mindanao. So if I were just stay away from Mindanao area. Uh, yeah, I've never went to Mindanao. Um, it's not that wouldn't stay away from it, but yeah, I know there's red warning areas in Mindanao that you definitely need to stay away from. As far as that goes. Okay, can't wait to watch. Thank you, Hamad. Thank you. I appreciate your support, man. Thank you for watching the videos. And if you have a request, let me know. You know, if there's something that you'd be interested in watching. There's one video I need to get out that somebody asked to do, and I haven't put it out yet. I've recorded it. I gotta edit it first. So. Let's see. Bama says electric's 25,000, bro. Whoa. We just got the electric bill is about 3,000 here, about 3,000 pesos. Do me get my friend from there. Ah, you got a new girlfriend, Tommy? You did have one. You were over in Cavite. What the 25,000? Yeah, that's what he said, man. He's got a nice place, I'm sure. Let's see. Bama says for electricity, Angel. Let's see. Hamad said, "What's up?" Thank you, Hamad. Hamad said, "Could the next video be about 24 hours as a Filipino part two?" Part two. Maybe I should make it even rougher. That part one, was like it was like a province Filipino, but maybe I should go even rougher. Is what I would like to do. I'm an old army guy like Bama. We did some rough things in the army, but I would like to do that. I just have to put it together. Um, so we'll see. I'll try to. I have to probably find somewhere I can stay that would be rougher and everything like that. You know, I need a place that I can go to like a hut and live a rougher life. I mean, this is a it's not a cakewalk here. Doing for me as an American, doing a tabo bath and doing the cold water and doing the the little bit of washing by hands that I did in that video on the clothes, especially with the sink being so low. I was hurting my back. Probably laughed at me about that. Let's see. Tommy says, but Cebu, but I'm getting old, dude. You gotta understand, I'm in my 50s. Tommy says, but Cebu Barani looks beautiful then. I don't know Biberoni. I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that area. Bama says aircons in my water has electric pump from well. We use hot water heaters. Wow. Yeah, you're up to date, bro. Up to date. Tommy says, "What's your opinion about Manila, original, women, and Cebu?" That's a good question, Tommy. I mean, Cebu is the Visaya area, so those Visaya women act different than the Manila area. But then you do have a lot of people that come from the Visaya to the Manila, so you got a huger variety of ladies up in Manila, where Cebu is going to be, I'd say, mainly Visaya, and I did dating in both areas. I more felt more scamming going on in the Cebu area out of the dating that I did in Cebu and Manila. There was more scamming going on there. Probably because it's like a more poor, you know, um, there you got the squatter areas. I dated a girl from the squatter area who was super sweet and everything. She was a very, very sweet person, but she was originally from Leyte. So those girls that come out of like Samar Leyte are very nice and sweet and conservative. Um, but that city area, like squatter areas, you can get some that try to scam you type things, or any of those Mindanao girls. I mean, they can. I shouldn't say that because Bama. I know Bama's got a beautiful Morena wife, and she might be from Mindanao or whatever. So I'm not really gonna. I think you have good and bad. I mean, I've seen good and bad down in Mindanao, but Cebu too. Anywhere in the Philippines, it's going to be good and bad from all the areas. Personally, both are great. Cebu's got great women. Manila's got great women, but I did see a little bit more scamming in the Cebu area than I did Manila. That's how I can put it. And you got that Visaya thing going on in Cebu, where Manila is more Luzon. Okay, Angel Tish says no, lol. My friend's girlfriend's from Dumaguete. Okay, your friend's girlfriend, my friend's girlfriend is from Dumaguete. A lot of foreigners have met women over in Dumaguete, and I just haven't been over there. But yeah, I'd like to go there. Shiny says, I heard some rumors that Dumaguete is apparently a boring place. Really? Some say it's for relaxation and not for adventure. I have not heard that. I know a lot of foreigners like to go to Dumaguete for some reason. I mean, I like the fact that it's close to the mountain area there. What is it called? Valencia, I believe. And I've seen a lot of beautiful areas over there. I think Dumaguete would be a cool place to go to. And it's a college town, right? So, they can tend to tailor some nice things in college towns, college areas, and so forth. Hamad says, yeah, sure, take your time. Yeah, the biggest thing is I have to set it up. I have to find the resources to be able to do that because I want it to be rougher, and I want it to be more, yeah, you know, impoverished, or I guess you could call it. I don't know what you call it, but I avoid places with foreigners. Yeah, yeah, I'm not big about that too, Bama. Yeah, I think me and Bama is a lot alike. Olam says, "Hey, dude, um, what's up, Olam? Welcome back, man." Hamad says, "Is there any dangerous animals in the Philippines?" That one you just deleted, I just read that. That's freaking crazy, dude. Hamad says, "Is there any dangerous animals in the Philippines?" Um, any dangerous animals in the Philippines? I mean, python, from what I hear, they have those out here. I haven't seen any or anything. I'd say it's very, very, very rare that you're going to cross a dangerous animal. If you did, it would probably be like a dog, a street dog that has rabies. So be careful around street dogs that could be sick. But yeah, it's very safer. I think it's more dangerous animals back in North Carolina, where I'm from, over in the USA. Let's see, and Bama, Bama might know some. I don't know. Let's see. Tommy says, when I landed in Cebu first time, the immigration guy asked me for work ID. Laugh out loud. I said, man, I'm not here for work or any. He probably was being, what do they call it, profiling you, like, oh, you know, thinking you're there for work because of, like, looks or something. That's funny. Bama says she's from Abra. Abra. Abra, is that Mindanao? I mean, what island is that, Abra? Is that in Luzon or is it Mindanao? Or But mountain tribes are cool, man. I've spent time with some mountain tribe people, and they're really cool. Shiny says Hamad, mostly snakes like cobras. There you go. Shiny's telling us. Shiny's, I think, from the Philippines. I think that's what I believe. And vipers, most of them are in Palawan. There you go, Palawan. That's the place I haven't been to. I want to go to Palawan. It's a very, very beautiful place. But yeah, Palawan, Dumaguete, I want to go to both of those. But she grew up in HK, Hong Kong. Wow, that's awesome, bro. Tommy says Manila region women are mixed genetics like Chinese and Japanese and Filipino mix. Yeah, yeah, you get more of that too. Yeah, you're right, Tommy. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I think I prefer Manila a little bit better than Cebu. That's what I'm gonna say. And love Chinese and Filipino mix. Tommy, same here, bro. Let's see, Shiny Mix, Shiny Mosca. Okay, thanks. Yeah, thank you, Shiny. We are in Cobra, Komodo dragons in certain parts, but not everywhere. Oh, it's very far. I had a feeling it was up there in that area. For one, you you live that direction. You're like Manila and where her family's from. Let's see, Cobra and Komodo dragons in certain parts, but not everywhere. Are I, I don't know anything about Komodo dragons. Are those dangerous? I don't know anything about them at all. But yeah, I have never ran across a dangerous animal except for maybe, a dog got a little crazy with me one time. And like I said, I've been over here over 2 years and I've been all over the place. Let's see, Bama says very, very far Northfield. CEO the Farmer, welcome, man. How's it going? Hey, Mike, hope you're well. From Simon. Yeah, I'm doing okay, man. Doing okay. How you doing? I don't know if you know Bama CEO. I mean, but yeah, I mean, you guys are up in Luzon, like midway, both of y'all. See, Simon's over this way, and Bama's over this way. And by the way, Angel Tish, he comes back and forth from Singapore down to Philippines. Um, See you. Hey, are you see you? There you go. I figured y'all probably knew each other. Hamad says, "What do you think the Philippines compared to your home country?" Well, you should watch. You should watch a video I did because I talked all about that, bro. It's 15 OMG culture shocks, and it talks exactly about like my country with the Philippines comparing kind of thing. And I get pretty crazy in that video. Some, the the stuff I have to say in it. I'm surprised I haven't got hate mail from USA. Basically, what I'm going to answer you though. What do I think? I think both have their problems. You know, I think both have their negatives, but the positives in the Philippines strongly outweigh the positives in America. Is what I think. The biggest problem with the Philippines is they can't make money over here. You know, that's why they have so many people go to other countries. Unless you work in the government, then I guess you're better off. But in the USA, we got a lot more opportunity. But everything's not about money. And if you're not thinking all about money and you're thinking about so many other things in your life, then Philippines is awesome. And I love the simplicity here in the Philippines. And the beauty is very beautiful. Bama says he knows me, LOL. Yeah, I figured. CEO Farmer says, yeah, Bama and I chat often, Mike. He's a nice guy. Yeah, Bama's awesome, man. And, you two you are too. We haven't had much chance to talk, me and Simon, but I know we're planning on getting, we plan on working on something eventually. I've just been a little bit off the grid. I've been Simon, like off of technology lately, and just trying to get back into things, trying to fit some issues right lately. Let's see. Bama says, "What are you up to, Simon?" Simon says, "Chilling, having a small whiskey cherry." I was just talking about some cherry amaretto. I've uploaded a few videos these past few days. I've seen them been popping up on my notifications, slowly building my channel. I noticed that. You put out one today. You put out one yesterday. I noticed. Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing really good. Hope you're okay, mate. Yeah, yeah, I'm good, man. Hope you are. Hope you are. And he might be talking to. Anyway, he's talking to both of us. What's your job? My job is doing YouTube full time. That's what I do, Hamad. I do this full time. Between doing lives and doing, and I do it all. I do all the editing. I do, um, sometimes my girl will like hold the camera as far as that goes, but I do all the editing and strategy and trying to figure out what videos to make and then working on the videos and put videos out and doing lives and whatever, sometimes some shorts. But I used to do a lot of shorts. Used to. Sock says Philippines grocery haul video is fantastic. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I feel like that's a little bit too strong. I don't really think it was fantastic, but I appreciate it anyway. But anyway, Bama says same here, Simon. Except I'm having Alfonso and cherry coke. Kibiro. I'll have to try this Alfonso. I haven't had it. Let's see. Kibiro says hello, then welcome. We vlog from Kenya. Awesome, bro. Kibiro 254. Is that how I get to your channel? I'll go subscribe to you, help you out. If it helps you out, just let me know. Or just put, you want to put a little, like, say what your channel's about, how to get to your channel, let everybody know. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I always have empathy for places that don't get the advantages that some places do. And, a little bit of help to people goes a long ways, especially when they're trying to make an honest dollar. Like my man here from Kenya has a YouTube channel. We know that a lot of rough areas have to do things to make a dollar that's not honest, right? So those that choose to do the right path, I just feel like we need to support them as well. Looking like Tom Hanks. That's funny, bro. I hope not. I don't really care for that dude. He was good in Bosom Buddies, though. He's okay, I guess. I guess he's all right. But anyway, Hamad says, "Oh, how much do you get paid by YouTube? If you don't mind me asking, I don't mind you asking. If you don't want to answer, it's okay." Hamad, um, I haven't been paid anything by YouTube. I'm getting. I think in January I might make a little bit of money in January. And right now it's been 9 months. So I've been working on this for 9 months. It's not easy doing YouTube. I mean, a lot of people it would take about a year that starts a channel if they're working on it, you know. CEO the Farmer says, Alfonso is nice, mate. Not sure about the cherry coke, though. Dude, I like cherry coke. And I like cherry Dr. Pepper. That's my favorite. I don't know if you guys had that, Bama. I don't know if you've had cherry Dr. Pepper. But I found some in that Shopwise, I think, that international grocery store down in Manila, over in Cabal. Yeah, they have cherry Dr. Pepper. Bama says it makes the. Where'd you get your cherry Coke from, anyway? Bama says it makes the Alfonso go down a little easier for me, Simon. I've sent a link. Send a link. Okay, where'd you send a link to? Um, but anyway, sometimes it's hard to get links on YouTube and everything, but I'm going to screenshot you. I don't know if I already did that or not, but I'll try to get to your channel from this thing here, Kabiro254, this username, tomorrow, because I'm going to bed soon. But I'll try to go to it tomorrow. Might want to remind me, because you might be trying to get 100 or 300 subscribers. I don't know. You might have 1 million subscribers, so you might not really care. But just remind me if you really really need subscribers to go over there, and I'll try to watch videos too. Let's see, cherry coke. The heck is that? Hold on. You must. Sock. I think sock in the mad is maybe in the Philippines. Maybe cherry coke. Yeah, it's coke with a cherry flavor in it. Bama says, "Does it make it better that I'm drinking it out of a apple Jack Daniel's glass?" So it says, "Yeah, I got you, mate. I don't like the burning sensation going down the gullet. That's funny, Bama. Smoke and mirrors, mate." Bama says, "Ray not on to drink with." LOL. Let's see. Sock says, "How long did it take you to reach 1.4 thousand?" Took me about 8 months, 8.5 months, or 9 months. It was about 8 or 9 months. I can't remember exactly. But I mean, I've got hundreds of videos. I've got like almost 700 videos. So, um, but that's a mix. Some are short, some are live, some are regular. CEO the Farmer says, "I'm sure Ray has got every drink covered, mate." Hamad says, "You said YouTube is your job, but you don't get money from YouTube, so how?" Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have to live off the little bit of money I have saved up from working over in the U.S. I'm not getting retirement money because I'm not 62 yet. So that's what I'm living off, and eventually, when it runs out, I'll have to go back to the U.S. unless I can make some kind of magic happen. Basically, let's see. Bama says I'm in. Let's see. Kindly pin my link. Um, yeah, I don't think you can put the link in here, bro. Just, you know, yeah, but yeah, if you can, go ahead. Go ahead. That's fine. You can put something in here to let us know, whatever helps you out. Arrow says, "Hi, hey Arrow, hello, good to see you. How you doing today, Arrow Hello 16? And where you from?" We got a lot of Americans in here right now that are, well, actually, no, Simon's not American. But anyway, we got a lot of foreign people from that are here in the Philippines in here right now. Let's see. Simon says, "Yeah, I know, Bam." Let's see. His American. Oh, Bama says his weekend lives are great. LOL. Me and Chief tagging him on it. Let's see. I've commented in your video. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it because I mean it's hard to help out people sometimes if I can't find them. So, whatever helps us out, helps you out basically. Says I've been following you for a while. Your channel inspires me to start mine. Thank you. I mean that's sort of a reason I do this because really I started from not any like high technology stuff. I just started from a very old iPhone, and yeah, no fancy stuff or anything like that. And if I can do that, then yeah, anybody can do it, right? CEO to farmer says, "Bam, I just can't keep up with you, Chief and Ray. Hats off to you all." Bama says, "We are different breed, mate. LOL." Yeah, that side of you, Bama, is more like, I don't know how to say it. I think you got Ray beat on that side, to be honest with you. Let's see. Bama says, "Todd, you are here on Savings." Todd? You call me Todd. He keeps calling me Todd. It's Mike, bro. But anyway, yeah, here on Savings. Yeah, exactly. I already ran out of savings and had to go back to the U.S. and work, um, and then save up some more and came back to the Philippines. That's how much I love the Philippines. Hamad says, "I hope you get on successful on YouTube." You too, Hamad. Hold on, Hamad. Do you have a channel? I don't know if you have a channel, but anyway, I appreciate your support and appreciate your words of encouragement. Simon says you should start a channel. Bam, Bam. Oh, Bam's got a channel, bro. Let's see. I'm trying to, Simon. Honestly, just a little nervous about the live on cam. Oh, you're talking about the live, maybe. I've done 2 lives that are on my channel. I'll have to check those out, Bam. I haven't seen the lives. I got what? I got what? I got what? I got what? Let's see. Shit. Sorry, man. No, I was just talking about the drinking side. I'm not on the drinking side. I drink a little bit, but I'm not a big drinker. I think you got everybody beat on that one, on that part. I don't know if you know Randy, but I know. Anyway, how about Mike and Venus? I think Mike drinks, don't he? I think Mike drinks pretty good too. Let's see, CEO, whatever makes you comfortable, mate. I'd rather do content rather than live. I feel the same way, Simon. Yeah, I'd rather do content as well. Sock says, who come up with Mikipino name? I came up with that name. I came up with it, yeah, because it's like Mike and Filipino put together. And then I just went out and I asked a couple people what they thought about it. They thought it was funny. So I started with Mickey Pino. I'm about to change my title on here again, I think, but soon. But anyway, the Mickey Pino sort of follows me where it's easy to find me. If you ever type in Mickey Pino, you'll be able to find my stuff. Let's see, Bama says, yeah, but you do good on live. Simon? Oh, I don't think I've seen Simon on live. I've seen a lot of his videos. I've seen a lot of your videos too, Bama, but I haven't seen y'all's lives. Sock says, I only go for Hennessy.
CEO to farmer says, cheers, my friend Bam. And to gay something. And Hamad says, yes, it's called Parker King 35. Okay, there we go. Parker King. Because I got no support. All right, bro. Well, I'm going to screenshot you, and and we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I mean, maybe we can collaborate on something to help you out or something. I don't know. We'll try to figure out something. Let's see. When's the next stream? But I look forward to looking at your videos, Hamad. Oh, this is the other. Okay. Well, okay. I got you screenshot too. I was thinking I was talking to the other guy from Kenya. But anyway, yeah. If I don't know who needs help and who don't. But if you need help, just let me know. Try to help you out. Let's see. When's the next stream? But anyway, I did a screenshot on both you guys, and I'll try to subscribe to y'all and stuff. Let's see. When's the next stream? Sock is asking. Oh, you're asking me when the next stream is? Dude, I really pushed myself to do these things. Um, I'd rather be like in person talking with people than doing this. But I am thinking about setting it up different, more where it's more like sort of in person, like using my laptop and just chilling out, sort of like Mike and Venus does. Um, but like what's his name? I like doing the content better. Simon, like Simon said, I like doing content better than lives. But I still try to push myself to do the lives. So when's the next stream? Okay, that's the question. Hopefully tomorrow. I try to do two a day. I try to do one early and I try to do one at night. But I have to really push myself into doing it, to be honest with you. Let's see. Hamad says, not trying to be rude, but I suggest investing to maybe get some money. Oh, again, not trying to be rude. Oh, to get money. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, some people can do that though. I'm not a rich guy. A lot of people think I'm rich because I'm a white American guy, but I grew up poor, bro. I grew up very poor. I grew up. Um, I don't really like to talk about this all the time, but anyway, yeah. I left home at 15 years old and went in the army at 18. See you later. God bless you, man. Appreciate it, Sock. You take care. Thanks. Good morning. Combat medic. Hey, welcome back, bro. Ahmad says, but my videos are kind of for kids. I think you will not be interested. It, you know, all yeah, Hamad. I mean, it's not about being interested. It's just trying to support people. Hopefully I get support too. But you know, um, it is what it is. You know, sometimes it's hard on people. If you're working a job and you're doing a YouTube channel, it's hard for you to go out and support people and so forth. Hold on, what happened? Why'd you delete him, bro? Oh, that's a different person. Okay. Someone called me Jew. I thought it was someone else. Uh, Jew. Yeah. And White King calls me Jew. That's funny. Bama in Philippines says, my only regret is not moving to the Philippines earlier. Yeah, I can see that, bro. Philippines is awesome. It really is. Zach says, definitely join in tomorrow. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I hope to be on tomorrow. That's my plan every day to be on. And I appreciate your support, bro. White American laugh out loud. Oh, man. I want to talk to White King. I want to talk some smack to this sucker. I wanted to say some bad words, but I try not to do that on here. Let's see, that's just your opinion. Don't compare. Let's see, that's to Hamad. about, that's just your opinion, don't compare to Ahmad, but yeah, yeah, just do your thing. I mean, he's just being honest though. I mean, about what he feels. Yeah, we are white king. Yeah, Bama says, yeah, we are white king. You know, there's so much hate against white guys, right? Who cares? Let's see. Yeah, I know what you mean, Bam. I could only retire at age 55. Bama says, I'm 55 too. Lucky I have my sons managing my business so I can be here. Huh, interesting. I didn't know you had some business going on. Or maybe you did say that. I don't remember. I like it and think it's funny when we are called whiteys. I like to knock them upside the freaking head is what I'd like to do. To be honest with you, you know. But anyway, that's what used to happen to me when I was on a bus and I was the only white kid on the bus, and they used to hit me in the back of the head and call me Whitey back then. Well, it's my turn to knock some heads. But anyway, let's see. Bama says, you seem really racist, Mike. That's why I removed him. No negativity. He seemed really racist. I thought you said we said that I seem really racist. But yeah, it's fine, Bama. I understand. I understand it. But sometimes I just want to fight. Let's see. I love being called Joe. Yeah, that's funny, man. When you're out walking around and people say, "Hey, Joe," that's some funny stuff. Hamad says, "I live at UAE. So, what time do you live at UAE times?" Oh, do I live? I don't know, man. I mean, Philippines time. I usually go somewhere around 10 or 11, but I'm gonna tell you, I haven't been consistent recently, man. Just do subscribe, hit notifications, and that way it will pop up when I'm doing a live. That's the best thing to do right now. If I can build some consistency on exactly the time, I feel like people want to see me for some reason. I don't know why. I appreciate y'all, but I mean, I'm not like Superman or anything. I'm not like some superstar or anything like that. I know that's right, Mike. Let's see. Abad says, okay, I just did. I appreciate it. I mean, yeah, because it helps me too that you did that. So, yeah, that's the easiest way. I'm sorry that I feel like I let people down if I don't give them what they want. But I don't know. This is weird feeling whenever you feel like a popularity kind of thing. And it's really cool over here that when we come over here as foreigners, we're treated really awesome by the people here in the Philippines. We're treated better by these people here in the Philippines than we are treated by our own people in the U.S. Bama says, I had a 3 hour nap after lunch today, and now I'm just wide awake and drinking. Simon says, people say, hey Joe, when they see me, I turn around and say, no, I'm British. Just call me sir. That's funny. I like just calling him Joe too. Makes everything confusing. Hold on, who's Joe? Me or you? I don't know. That's funny, man. Call me sir. Wow, 3 hours. I was thinking the same thing. 3 hour nap. Wide awake, lol. That's dude. Yeah, of course. That's why you're wide awake. You had a 3 hour nap, man. About 12:30 almost. But yeah. Simon says, completely agree with you, Mike. It's so nice being respected here. Amazing people in the Philippines. Yeah. Um, Yeah, I wonder how U.S. compares to Britain. You know, the difference there. But yeah, they're so those liberal people are so freaking disrespectful. You know. Anyway, I like being called Joe where I live. There is no doubt they talking to me. Yeah, so sometimes if I'm meeting someone that's Filipino and I'm like in the mall, I'm like, "Where you at?" You know, trying to find you, whatever, and they say what they're wearing or whatever, and I'll say, "Well, I'm the foreign guy. You know, I'm the only foreign guy in here." It's easy to find a foreign guy here. Hamad says, "Bro, every time I feel sad or bored, I just go watch your videos because there's so much positivity." Thank you, man. Um, I appreciate it, Hamad. Let's see. CEO to Farmer, which is Simon, says UK is not a good place to be. Unfortunately, much rather be here. You know, I just got through talking to an English guy the other day here in Mandora, and he was telling me that England was great and everything was fine and there wasn't like problems and stuff like that. But he is the only one from England that's told me that. So basically, I think he was just trying to protect his country from any kind of negativity, is what I believe. And I think you're just being more on the honest side, is what I think. Bama says, I haven't seen a foreigner here since I moved here. Bama says, I'm in USA having same issues, Simon. The Bama says, I stopped watching politics as much since I moved here. Exactly. I'm the same way, Bama. I try to stay out of politics. I'm independent for one. So I don't freaking like go to this two-party crap, you know. If I lean anywhere, it'd be like a libertarian or something like that. And my heart is thankful. But yeah, I just try to stay away from all that crap. Simon says, I've lived in the UK, Dubai, and oh, let's see, in Philippines. UK is not the place to be. Such a shame. Yeah, I can imagine that, Simon. You know, I can imagine. I don't think, you know, I mean, I think out of all those, I would think Philippines and Istanbul would probably be better than Dubai and UK, in my opinion. But I guess it's all about what you enjoy. Because if you like the fancy side, I guess Dubai would be the best. But me being on the simple side, I'd probably pick that's Turkey, right? Istanbul and Philippines. Hamad says, "Sorry, I really want to keep watching your live, but in 5 minutes I got to go." I understand, man. And matter of fact, it probably lasts about 5 minutes because I'm going to bed here soon. Maybe 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes. Let's see. Bama says, "I meant UK and USA are having same issues." Yeah, I figured what you were talking about, Bama. Yeah, I figured exactly that. Hamad, take care, man. Good seeing you. I appreciate you coming in. I hope to see you again soon. And have a wonderful day or night wherever you're at. I forgot. Did Hamad say where he was at? I don't remember. Always said UAE, I think. Yeah, UAE. I believe it was. Thanks for coming, Hamad, and a salute to you from Bama. Let's see. CEO to farmer says, I'm the only whitey in the village here. It's quite humbling when people take photos of me and want their selfie with me. I get the same thing. Like if I'm on a ship, like a ferry ship, I've had that happen in malls and ships and different places. It's crazy, bro. CEO says, yeah, same issues, Bam. And Bama says, same for me, Simon. It's amazing and humbling at the same time. Yeah, I agree with both you guys. Y'all are so right. You know, we're sort of lucky, but at the same time, we got to deal with, that they think, you know, we have a lot and stuff like that too. I mean, there's some negatives, but there's been so many great things that have happened to me here in the Philippines. I have to say, most people are awesome. There's always going to be bad apples, no matter where you go, and so yeah, they have bad apples here as well. But there's a lot of bad apples over in the USA. Let's see. Uh, Bama says, same for me. So, okay. Bama says, I was just informed by my wife that I only have one more drink left. Did you tell her she better make it to 7-Eleven real fast? No, I'm joking. Let's see. Simon says, Bam, the boss is speaking. She's my voice of reason. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, that's she's right. If she's the voice of reason, yeah, I think I agree with her on that side. Yeah, yeah, because I'm not a big drinker, so I'd be the same way. I remember my dad, man. I remember him drinking so much that he was about to shoot somebody. He went to the vehicle. Oh, I shouldn't. I probably shouldn't talk about this. Ah. I shouldn't talk about this. Never mind. Sometimes I forget I'm in public talking. Anyway, CEO the Farmer says, really nice to speak to you both again. You're legends. Appreciate it, man. You are as well. I mean, I love your freaking your title, bro. CEO to Farmer. I'm like, that has massive appeal, in my opinion, that people would want to check that out, in my opinion. Me too, Simon. Pray tell. Speak of Mike, LOL. Yeah, but I'm sure I have people that, family people that will probably be watching these things when they go public, whenever I put recording. So I really shouldn't talk about it. Well we just have to hang out. It's called self help. Yeah. But anyway, that's why you need to drink more. Yeah. That's why I had the Red Horse yesterday, just to relax a little bit. But yeah. Let's see. Drunk man tells no lies. Desert Channel Explorers is in here. Hello, what's up, man? How's it going, Desert? How's the Philippines? Yeah, it's great. Desert Channel, where are you at? Was it India? Where are you located? Or Africa or India? Somewhere like that? Shoot, it might be USA. I don't know. I can't remember. But I think it was India. Right? It was Africa. Okay. Kenya, Africa. That's right. I'm subscribed to you. Now that I remember that now. I subscribe to your channel. I know I watched maybe one or two of your videos, I believe. Um, but yeah, I remember now. Africa. Okay. Um, you know, when when you do this stuff, this YouTube stuff, and you start associating with hundreds of people, you know, maybe close to 1,000, you sort of get confused on who everybody is, and especially if you're trying to help people out that need help and so forth. Yes, you did subscribe. Yeah, I remember subscribing. I remember watching I think 2 of your videos, I believe. CEO the Farmer says, and you're drinking 2, bravo. Maybe it was just one or 2. See, I understand. Okay, I'll try to remember that, Desert Channel Explorers. You're in Kenya, Africa. Kenya, Africa. Bama says, yeah, but you will always remember the people that make a big impression. You know, I think I remember more the people that I see very often. Like you, Bama. I was just talking about you to my girl here. That I was saying, I remember Bama started coming in my lives like about maybe 2 or 3 months ago, something like that. About 2 months, 2.5 months maybe. And you were consistently coming. And because of that consistency, if you're showing up and everything, that, yeah, that's how I could remember you. Bama says, yeah, but you, okay, I already read that. Take it, Simon, and CEO the Farmer, bingo. I'll tell you, the big reason I remember Simon's is because of that name he's got, that CEO the Farmer name, man. I think that's a great name. Desert Channel Explorer says, as a YouTuber, we meet thousands of people in our live streams. Yeah, I'd say over 1,000. Yeah, I don't know exactly, but I'd say over 1,000 people when we're doing these live streams. Because some people will say, well, I don't see this person, I don't see that person. That's because I used to do like 6 live streams a day. I used to. And I met so many different people at so many different times in so many different countries and so many different places. And I was making a list. I was writing them down. I was trying to remember everybody. It was so hard. And then, and people say, well, where's this person at? I'm like, well, they were in the last live stream, you know, I mean, but, you know. Anyway, let's see. CEO the Farmer says, Bam is so famous now, Mike. We are privileged when he comes into our chats. Bam is so famous. Yeah, I mean, Bam is a Southern American like me. And and we're both Army guys, Southern American Army guys. So, yeah, I think we have sort of the same mentality, you know. Mama in the Philippines, Simon, your first live was with Michael or Ray? Let's see. Hamad says, hi, I am back. Changed my schedule. Oh, okay. Hey, Hamad. CEO Farmer says, Ray, mate. Then James and Karen, then Michael. Thought so. Thought it was Ray. CEO the Farmer says, then Dan at Vagabond. Okay. I think I've been to that channel one time. Yeah. I know a little bit about the people you're talking about, but not a lot. I do, you know, I spent like an hour on the phone with Ray one day. And Michael Venus Circle. Let's see. Okay. What's the scariest or happiest moment in the Philippines? Scariest or happiest moment in the Philippines? I can't. We'll go with the scariest right now on this video. The scariest moment in the Philippines is think of any scary moments in the Philippines. I really can't think of any. I'll be honest with you. Like, even though I've gone rappelling, I've been in the army, done rappelling twice. I'm actually scared of heights. So I was sort of scared of going up into Baguio and riding the bus up in there. I was a little bit scared, going up those mountains and riding on the bus. Um, yeah, even though it's really not that bad compared to some of the mountain bus trips I've been on have been worse in other parts of the world. But just because I'm afraid of heights, yeah, I always try to face my fears though. That's why I did rappelling again. I had to do rappelling in training, and then I decided to do it again because just for that reason. Let's see. So you're the farmer, and I can't say that was extremely scary, uh, but that would be the scariest thing that I've been through in the Philippines. I can't really think of much. CR the farmer says, Vagabond Awake, the interview has gotten 20,000 views so far. That's awesome, see ya. Let's see. Bama says, I'm trying to figure out who to go live with for the first time. Let's see. Me, Bam. We have not asked anyone yet. Or Mike. I think you could probably, it doesn't really matter if it's first or second, but you could probably put more than one person on there, I believe, if you're doing like StreamYard. I'm looking at doing StreamYard soon. Yeah, I'd definitely go on Bama. Um, yeah, me and Simon definitely going live with you. But I think you can probably, if you're doing StreamYard, yeah, I know you can. I know you can have like 3 people on there. But either way is fine. Simon, if he wants to go first, I go second. Yeah, I'd be happy to be on your live. If you would like to, of course, mate, would be my pleasure. You're famous, bro. You get lots of views. Just be yourself. Bama says, I want me and Mitch to do a live with someone that will make us feel comfortable. Bama says, appreciate it, guys. Yeah, I gotta get up there, Bama, to see you. I mean, I want to get up there. I want to get up there, man. That's all I can say. Just gotta get up there. Let's see. Simon says, I believe it's only 2 connections on live. 2 connections on live. Well, hold on. Are you using StreamYard? Because I've done StreamYard with 3 people on live. If you're not using StreamYard, then basically I've done it with 1 person on live. Bam, where are you again? Is from Simon. Ahmad says, all around MW is YouTubers, but I am just a YouTube with 93 subs. All around MW? What's MW mean? All around me. Okay, I think you're saying me is YouTubers, but I'm a YouTuber. Well, like I said, I'll go sub you tomorrow. Bama says, Antipolo, yeah, that's where the hurricane hit. Yep. Beachway, what's up? How you doing? How you doing, Beachway? Good to see you. See you. The farmer says YouTube live, so I'm told is only 2 connections. Okay, yeah. If you're not doing StreamYard, you guys don't have StreamYard. A lot of people have StreamYard. That's an app that helps you on live stream. me. Beachway, yeah, I remember you. I was just trying to remember if Ray has StreamYard. I think Ray has StreamYard, as a matter of fact. Do you stream on Twitch? I do not. I decided I can't do this so much, so I decided not to go to Twitch, Ahmad. I am trying to do more on some other stuff, but it's difficult to try to have it all over the place. Be social media all over the place. I think if you could get automated though, it could be a lot easier. I never heard of StreamYard. Yeah, Bama. That's what a lot of people use, and you could have, I think, several people on that. I'm planning on using it. I just haven't started using it yet. I know you can definitely have. I think we had 4 people on live at one time. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say you could have at least 5 people. Actually, might be a lot more. I don't know exactly. I don't know the number, but yeah, that's highly recommended if if you want to be serious about doing YouTube. Hamad says, yeah, no problem, and doing lives. Let's put it that way, doing lives on YouTube. Balin says, hello, would you mind one question? What you got, Balin? Balin? Sure. Diddy or Epstein? Yeah, hey, I don't like either one, Balin. they're equal. They both suck. Bama says I've established a name on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. That's great, bro. Just in case. Roblox says, hi, I'm back. What's up, Roblox Kid? How you doing? Hey, Roblox Kid. Okay. I hate to say this, guys, but I'll give this about maybe 5 or 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to be kicking off here. Anyway, Simon, you still here, man? I don't know if Simon's. I guess y'all just been using the YouTube Live, and that's what I've been using too. Just YouTube Live. Let's see. Ballin says Diddy throws the better parties. Epstein, kind of boring. His island is 410. Would not recommend. Okay. Simon says yes, Kuya. Alabama says, okay, Mike. Have a good night. All right, y'all too. And what makes you keep posting and being a YouTuber? Trying to make money. Plain and simple. That's the whole reason I started my channel, to try to make money. I love showing how wonderful the Philippines is. Don't get me wrong. I love doing that. But if I'm going to go out and enjoy the Philippines, I'd rather do it without a camera. I'd rather just go out there and enjoy it. But I bring a camera along because I'm trying to make an income. I need an income. Let's see. Hi, all says hi from Saudi Arabia. How you doing? I'm doing awesome. Good to see you. Red or black? Red or black? I like both colors, red and black. All says my name is Abdul Kareem. Abdul Kareem. That reminds me of the basketball player, Abdul Kareem Jabbar. Let's see. Simon says, my name got big, guys. It's been a real pleasure. You too, Simon. Take care, man. You have a good night. Let's see. Hamad says, Mike, some people here are 1 million subscribers but are not entertaining. But you're so entertaining. Yeah, it is what it is. That's all I got to say. Bama said, had a great time talking to you, Simon. Talk soon. Have a good night, Bama. And John says, hey guys, okay, there's any 5 people, it's going to be 4. All right, we're going to jump off here. I'm about to get some sleep. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's go. Okay, I'm not reading all that. Who shout out to Mike? Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Malik. But take care, bro. I'm about to get off here. I haven't seen you in a while. Matter of fact, see, Mike, I'll connect to you now. All right. Sounds good, Bama. Peace, y'all. 3, 2, 1.